Hey guys, it's Catherine and you're watching CUKpopToday, and today I just wanted to take a minute to sort of reflect and talk about Wonder Girls. So today is the 26th of January, and Wonder Girls has announced that after 10 years they are disbanding. There was sort of rumors and talks a few weeks before this that they were leaving JYP, but no one was really sure if they were going to stay together as a group or, you know, and try to create like an independent label, or, you know, what was going to happen with them. So they are disbanding, and to be honest, I'm not sad because I feel like JYP like sort of sent them off and said goodbye to them in the best way possible. So actually I can't even say last year anymore, it's been a couple years now. In 2015, when I got into K-pop, Wonder Girls, they had just come out with Reboot, and like I was listening to it and I really loved it and everything. And so Wonder Girls was like the first girl group that I really loved. I wasn't really into Red Velvet yet. 21 was kind of like kind of to the side for me. It was still, they weren't grabbing me, but Wonder Girls from the get-go like was like, wow, like these women are so good, so talented. Not only do they sing and dance, they play instruments, so like what's not to love about that? And they just surprised me and just kind of wowed me, because the most exposure that I had had to girl groups, especially Asian girl groups, you know, you sing and you dance, and Asian girls especially, they tend to act very cute, they act very, you know, sweet, innocent, young. So when I found Wonder Girls, I was just like, wow. Like even in the beginning, obviously they had some cutesy songs, or, you know, some very poppy songs, but their discography was so just like wide, and they just made so many different kinds of music, and they made English music, you know, they tried to break into America, which I thought was really impressive. And like just they did all of these things. It wasn't like they ever stuck with one type of sound or one look. They always were trying new things, they were always experimenting, they were always learning. You know, they took the time to learn their instruments so they could use them. For now, it's probably been 2 or 3 comebacks. They did it for Reboot, and then they did it for Why So Lonely. So just like Wonder Girls is not your average girl group, and I really like that about them. And they had like a soft spot in my heart. Like they were sort of the first girl group that I really, really loved. And I followed all the girls and everything they did. When Yubin went on Unpretty Rap Stars, I was like, I pretty much watched Unpretty Rap Star that season for Yubin. Like I didn't, this was for no one else, it was just for her. And then like all their acting, anything, you know, side solo projects, I was always there. I love Wonder Girls. And so I expected, when I heard the news that they disbanded, I was shocked, just because, you know, it just comes out of nowhere. No one really, you know, warns us. But I wasn't as sad as I thought I was going to be, and I feel like that's because they've done everything that a girl group could possibly do. You know, it's not like they disbanded when they were young or early in their career and they could have done so much more. I feel like for the most part, he fell off a little at the end, but JYP did a lot with Wonder Girls, and he took his time with them, and he made sure that they got to do sort of the most that they could do. And they got to do like so much. Like it's not just like they stayed in Korea, like they went out, they went to Japan, they went to America. You know, I just feel like their careers, as a fan, from a fan's point of view, can't speak for them obviously, but from a fan's point of view, their careers have really just gone through it all. And I feel like there's nothing more that we could ask for. And it's been a decade, like a decade. Most girl groups, as we've seen in 2016, do not last a decade. So that's a very long time, and I feel like we can't ask for anything more. I also want to talk about the video. If you guys haven't seen the video, I'll put it down in the description box below. But JYP released sort of a farewell video for Wonder Girls, which I think is amazing. It's great, because last year we had so many girl groups that left and, you know, disbanded, and we got nothing. Like we were kind of just like, oh, okay, I guess, you know, those 7 years of greatness are just gone. Like we didn't get any farewell song. I mean, 21 just recently came out with a song, but last year we didn't know, you know, like we just thought 21 was gone, you know, they were done. So I think it's really a smart move that JYP released a farewell video, and I like the song choice that they did. I also really appreciate that he put in some of the ex-members, some of the members that left. So like Sohee, Sunyi, like I like that he did that, because he could have easily just kept it with sort of the reboot era and on. He didn't have to go, you know, back to like 2000. I know Sohee left in 2015, but she was pretty like MIA for a while before that. So I just think it was respectful, and it was a nice touch that he put the ex-members in there, because he could have easily left them out and just kept it as, you know, Wonder Girls 4. But I think it was really, really cool that he did that. And it just, I don't know, the video was kind of the perfect moment of closure, and I feel like a lot of fans feel that way. We're all very glad that Wonder Girls happened, and not that we're not bummed out, you know, like, I mean, I feel like Wonder Girls was just starting on their kind of new era, their new path. But because with Reboot was pumping, like, that was, oh my gosh, that was so good. And then Why So Lonely, they came out with like 2 singles last year, and they slayed the charts and the music shows, and just like, so they were obviously onto something. And I guess if you want to sort of dwell on that, then this is a bummer. You know, this is kind of sad, because they probably could have done a lot more than JYP was giving them. But I don't know, I feel like they did a nice job with what they had, and they had a really good career, and I love the goodbye video. So I just want to share my thoughts, because they were basically my first girl group bias. So yeah, so in the comments below, please tell me your thoughts and opinions on Wonder Girls, and just tell me everything you're feeling down in the comments. Tell me who your favorite member is and why, and like this video, subscribe, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter, those are down below, and thanks for watching CUKpopToday, and have a good day.